Morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being part of this channel. This is Don Value TV, where we share some tips on how we grow in our daily living, how we maintain our relationship with God, and how we can take the gospel to a very high place. And I want you to know today that Jesus has paid the price. I don't know if you are aware of this. Jesus said, "Be of good cheer, I've overcome the world." Jesus has paid a price that you live a life that is wonderful, that you live a life that is of great, that you live a life understanding that is no longer I that liveth, but Christ that liveth in me. And that is what will help you in when you are passing difficulties, in when you are passing challenges of life, in when you are passing some situation of life. You will begin to say, "Is no longer I that liveth, but Christ that liveth in me." So I want you to know that is no longer you, is no longer that old man, is no longer that flesh, is no longer that person, is no longer that flesh of a thing. So, but Christ is now living in you. It's Christ that is now ordering your step. It's now Christ that is telling you what to do. It is now Christ that is telling you what to do. It is now Christ that is directing your path. And I want you to know that Jesus will only do this for you. You will only come to across this and it will work in your life only when you have given your life to Christ and you have started working on your salvation. What does it mean to give your life to Christ? Telling God that I've acknowledged that you died in the cross of Calvary to save me, and I've known that I've gone out like a prodigal son. Now I'm coming back to you. Lord Jesus, save me. His salvation is as simple as this. And then how will you work on your salvation? You work on your salvation when you start to practice a life of consecration, when you started to practice a life of holiness, when you started to practice a life that living in faith. All these things are where you begin to take a step forward to hold your salvation. You begin to hold a step forward to maintain your relationship with God. You begin to hold a step to make sure that you are in the right standing with God. You begin to take a step to ensure that whatever you do is ordered by God. You begin to take a step to make sure that